In light of the announcement made by the CMO, the Chief Medical Officer, and acting on the advice of the National COVID-19 Task Force, the Commissioner of Police has directed that effective immediately, all approved events are cancelled until further notice. Persons with approvals will receive an email shortly reflecting this withdrawal of your permission. Please note also that spectators will not be allowed in stadium at sporting games, as was previously announced. We further advise that all persons adhere to all the non-pharmaceutical COVID-19 prevention measures as stipulated in the COVID-19 Prevention and Control Act. These are the wearing of masks in public, maintaining physical distance of 6 feet, good hand hygiene practices, and avoiding crowds and crowded places. Persons using public transportation are particularly vulnerable to the spread of the virus due to the close seating arrangements in these vehicles. You are therefore strongly advised to observe the provisions of the COVID-19 Prevention and Control Act, which require the driver and all passengers to wear masks for the duration of the journey and maintain open windows if weather conditions permit. Further, passengers entering these vehicles should be hand sanitized upon entry, and the seats and other high-touch surfaces of the vehicles should be sanitized before and after each trip. The Ministry of Health is presently engaged in a comprehensive contact tracing exercise to identify possible contacts of the latest COVID-19 case. These contacts will be placed in quarantine in an effort to contain or prevent the spread of the virus. We solicit the full cooperation of the public in this exercise. The police and defense forces are mandated to provide support to the Ministry of Health, and we stand ready to ensure that they discharge or are allowed to discharge their responsibility in the interests of public health. The COVID-19 compliance team will be stepping up their compliance enforcement activities to ensure that public health measures are complied with, especially at business establishments and other public spaces. We again call for calm in the public as we go through this period and urge your full support and cooperation with the public health and law enforcement authorities.